Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the finals of the Super Junior World Cup. Zero made his way through Block B, and he will be defending against Jin, who won Block A, and Dynamite, who won Block C. We said from the outset, if Zero wanted to prove he was the best, he'd have to not only win his block, but defend his championship, and he is in that situation now. Only real question is, does he retain? Or will Jin or Dynamite walk out your brand new Super Junior champion? Question will be answered. We are moments away from the finals. Jin makes his way into the arena. Showtime calling Dynamite here. Looking for double the upsets. Jin looks ready. Jin representing China. Next man out. I guess we can officially call him the rookie sensation, Dynamite. Representing the United States. Crowd on their feet for this. They are pumped. And I'm going with Zero to retain. The Super Junior champion is in the building. The belt is at ringside. There it is, folks. For the Super Junior Championship, Jin, Dynamite, Zero. We ring the bell and we get things started. And Dynamite goes right after the champion and gets caught in that gutbuster. Drop kick from Jin. And then the drop kick from Zero takes Jin off his feet. Dynamite again focusing on the champ, who eats that elbow, but keeps moving forward. Sleeper slam. Jin has him up. Flapjack. Working on the arm. Zero takes Jin. Sends him off the ropes. Goes low with that basement drop kick. Takes him off his feet. And works on the left knee. Leaping elbow into a kip up from Dynamite, who gets kicked right in the guts in the back. DDT as he dodged that third kick. Sends Jin over the ropes. Back elbow to Zero. Drop kick puts Dynamite back down. Short arm shoulder tackle from Dynamite. Jin swinging that bat. Dynamite grabs it off of him. Then gets caught. Nobody gets hit with the bat. Inverted backbreaker. Zero into the pin. Chop block takes the champ down. And a bat to the gut. Elbow to the back of the head of Jin, followed with a drop kick. Jin using that leg strength. Pushes Dynamite off, and then gets choked by Zero. Standing back elbow there. Turns the champ around. Takes him down. Dynamite trying to steal one here. A little too early for that. European uppercut there from Jin. Snaps off that spike DDT. Zero breaks it. Count only gets the one. Zero snapmares him over. Dodges out of the way. Dynamite hits that drop kick anyway. Dynamite was looking for that leg drop, I'm guessing. Gets taken off that top rope. Zero follows him to the outside. Jin follows the two of them out just as Dynamite gets thrown in. Elbow to the face. Jin with that pendulum style backbreaker on the champion. Drops the knee right across the bridge of the nose. Jin puts Zero right on that ring post. This isn't good for the champion. He runs through him with that nasty big boot. And then he gets swung and tossed all the way up damn near to the ramp. Things not looking good for the champ here. Jin has a weapon again. There's that elevated elbow into the kip up. And immediately gets caught. Sledgehammer right to the guts of Dynamite. He gets sent under that bottom rope. Elbows. Jin slides in. Zero follows. Dragon screw leg whip from Dynamite. Absolute Zero rolls through. Dynamite breaking. High angle belly to back suplex there on the champion. Chinese leg sweep. Catches Dynamite unaware. And then that knee right to the temple and face. Jin has him up. Fireman's carry gutbuster. Then he has Zero up. Hurricane driver into the pin. Zero barely kicking out at 2.5. Jin looking to fly, but Zero back to his feet, sends him to the outside. Turns his attention on Dynamite now. Falcon Arrow. And a gutbuster for Jin. Looking to set up 0 Hour. And he hit it. Hooks those legs. Dynamite there to break it up. And a C4. Dynamite looking to steal one. And Jin barely to his feet to break it. Standing switch, overhead forearm by Dynamite. Standing switch by Jin, who kicks the leg out. Low drop kick catches both men. Forearm strike from Jin to Dynamite, who then reverses out. Jawbreaker into a standing drop kick, but gets caught by Zero. There's a lariat. Blocks the second. Forearm stiff. Goes for the critical elbow. Zero blocks it. Back to the clotheslines. Hit both men. That's a long distance. And he couldn't quite make it. Champ still loopy. Double shoulders. Turns him around. Catches Dynamite there with that spiking DDT. Hooks the leg. Jin could walk out champion. And Dynamite kicks out at 2. But then eats that big kick to the spine. Makes his way up. Short arm shoulder tackle on Jin. Zero still down. Sends Jin into the corner. Goes for that forearm, but eats an elbow. Backflips out of the suplex. Zero now throwing those leg kicks. German suplex with a bridge. Broke by Dynamite. Ooh, went for the critical. Realized his back was turned. Went for the suplex instead. Jin forced the break. Low forearm to the spine. Jin sent into the corner. Zero follows him, puts him up on that top rope. Jin fights out with the elbow. Diving lariat there. Takes Zero off his feet. Dynamite looking to fly now. Snaps the DDT. Drops the elbow. Dynamite hit both men there. Needs to get to his feet, try to steal this victory. He crawls over. Back on his feet. Jin falls into the cover. Zero kicks out at 2. Jin was looking for those elbows to the trapezius. Zero fights out with a forearm. Zero sent into the corner by Dynamite. C4 onto Jin. Zero out of that corner to break up the pin. Setting up for 0 Hour, but gets caught instead. There's a modified Samoan drop on Dynamite. Snap suplex, floats over into the cover. A lot of damage done in this match. Jin able to kick out at 2.5. Sweeps the leg, Cobra Kai. Jin was looking to set up that Hurricane driver. Inverted suplex from Dynamite. Hurricane driver coming. Dynamite gets the leg hooked. Zero breaks. There it is. 0 hour. Zero looking to retain. And Dynamite broke it at 2.5. Sends Zero into the corner. Fights out with the boot. Now Dynamite in the corner. Jin tried to take his head off with a clothesline. Dynamite fights out with the kick. Jumps over Jin. Corkscrew elbow to Zero. Slides over the shoulder at Jin. Belly to back suplex. Jin again sweeps the leg on the way up. Turns his attention to Zero. Missed the drop kick. Zero looking to fly. Corkscrew senton again, jumps over Jin. Didn't even get a 1 count. Zero sends Jin into the corner, but gets caught by Dynamite over the ropes. Went for the DDT. Northern Lights from Jin. Zero able to break. Going to the second rope. Thought better of it. Running STO on Jin. Pulls him to his feet. Vertical suplex. And a snap DDT from Dynamite there to meet him. Critical elbow. This is his moment. Dynamite could do it here. And Dynamite is your new Super Junior champion. The man no one gave a chance in his block has not only won the block, but won the whole damn thing. Short arm shoulder tackle to Jin and then taking the bat for... Oh my God. I cannot believe Dynamite was able to do it. Back and forth action the entire match. Dynamite was there every time somebody fell trying to make that cover. Dragon screw from earlier in the match. Absolute Zero. And there it was. Off the snap suplex. He caught Zero coming up with the DDT. Follows it. Critical elbow. Slides into the cover, and the rookie is now your Super Junior champion. He's done it. Look of absolute shock and excitement on the face of Dynamite. And the crowd loves it. HCW fans love a good upset story. The underdog has pulled off the biggest victory of his career. And for that, all the boys and girls in the back, the thousands in attendance, and everybody watching around the world, for Zero and Jin for dominating their blocks, for Dynamite, the upset of the century, your brand new Super Junior champion. This has been your high guy. Yes, indeed, your fly guy. The truth from the booth, B.I. Double. And we'll see you on Monday for Mayhem.